thought Braz was going to go and say hi, but he didn't. And Derek also walked away.
I'm just checking to make sure this is the right person.
I'm sure it's the right person. All right. Yes, we're up. Thank you guys for hanging in there and also for tuning in because we're having a little late stream today. We had some other stuff to take care of, but it's kind of fun.
Tell them what we had to take care of.
Okay. Well, today some guys came from... What are they called? Superhero Contractors. If anyone wants to look them up in the LA area, we really liked them. But they came and they installed attic insulation for us. And it's also, the sky is raining ash in Los Angeles because of all the wildfires. So if anyone's in the LA area, stay safe and inside. We've had the fan going with our air filter circulating, and poor Brazos hasn't gotten to go outside. You're going to recognize the face. Sorry, Derek really wanted me to look at this picture.
I don't know what's happening. She's just sitting in the car texting. Tell her to take everything.
Brazos, stop licking things.
Just vamp. Vamp, everybody, vamp.
So hold on.
Lauren is donating junk to someone else collecting a lot of junk. And look, it's working for you. People are giving you money.
Hey, thanks, Out of Order.
Show them some side boob.
Thank you for. Do you guys like this dress? It's on sale in my Poshmark closet. There's a link in the description section. Yay, Lauren's shining again. Again? I'm shining all the time. Should we get started?
Was that a dig? Were they just saying you're shiny?
I don't know. Am I shiny? Is my forehead shiny? Alright. So, hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode of A Life Above the Clouds. My name is Lauren Gaw, and my special guest just walked away, but his name is Derek Shelby Jones. Happy Friday, and get excited for our second recipe of our healthy September. We are trying avocado brownies because I thought it sounded super weird.
She's still dropping them off.
So, this recipe is from Clean and Delicious. Her name is Danny Spies. She has a YouTube channel and her own website, but this particular video on her YouTube channel has, wait, let me double check all the stats. What? I know she left a gift for us, she said. She left flowers and blondies.
I know, it's pretty funny. She looks maybe stoned out of her mind. She's walking like this.
Anyway, wait, I want to check the... You guys, it's all written in the description section. Like, this video has like 3 million views. No,
3 million!
I really want to look it up and tell you the right...
3 million.
Sorry, now I'm just responding to this girl.
3 million.
How do I look at
the camera?
No, the description. Somebody... Oh, cute dress, not my size. How do you know, Mike?
You don't. She's a very large woman and I'm a giant.
Yeah, you guys don't know how big I am because it's the screen.
Lauren is 6'1".
I am! Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, here we go. Okay, I pulled it up, guys. Hold on. Okay, so Clean and Delicious has 1.46 million subscribers.
What?
This video has 428,000 watches and
What?
18,000 likes. So, I figured it's got to be a pretty darn good recipe, right?
Nope.
No. Okay, but before we start making these avocado brownies, Derek has been What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
I'm waiting for this to get going.
Okay, so before we start with our avocado brownies, Derek has been requesting a recipe for weeks now. He wants to make cinnamon maple almond butter.
No, that's not right.
Maple cinnamon almond butter.
That's not even right.
What is it?
Argan oil.
Okay, we don't have argan oil. So
I know, so we always just gotta butcher the recipes I want to do.
Well, if you go buy argan oil, then I'll put it in the
buy argan oil. Just everybody hold up. I'm gonna go buy argan oil real fast.
We bought, I don't even know what brand it was anymore, an argan oil maple cinnamon almond butter.
Moroccan.
From Sprouts, and it was very delicious.
Delicioso.
So we're going to try to make our own. So
without the right oil to make our own.
This recipe, oh gosh, you just didn't,
What? What am I doing?
There we go. So these are our only ingredients for what? I don't know, guys.
Just keep going.
So this is all we need for our almond butter recipe. I have 2 cups of raw almonds. We are actually going to roast them right now. 1/3 cup of maple syrup, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Wait, I wrote it all down just to make sure. Oh no, that's not 1/2 teaspoon. And a pinch of salt, which is like 1/8 teaspoon. So I have my baking sheet. This is a rimmed baking sheet because we're going to put the maple syrup on there and we don't want it to spill everywhere. And I have my silicone baking mat, which is too big for the sheet, but it'll be fine, whatever. I have the oven preheated to 325 degrees, and we are going to roast our almonds with the maple syrup. So I'm just going to use the tray. We don't want to make bowls dirty because that's extra dishes. And I'm going to pour on this maple syrup.
Oh my gosh.
I know, we're using a lot of maple syrup today. I got to go back to Costco and load up.
Oh my gosh. Or if anybody out there has a maple tree with a tap.
I don't think, well, I was going to say I don't think that's a California thing, but if any Canadian people are watching, that's a Canadian thing, maple trees, right?
We will trade you marijuana.
No, don't
for
promise that.
maple.
Don't promise that.
Why not?
So I'm going to toss my almonds with this maple syrup. This recipe I actually found from I don't know how to pronounce it. Texaneran Baking.
If you could be tossed in something,
What would it be?
what would it be?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. I don't know. What would you want to be tossed in? So I tossed all the almonds, made sure they're evenly coated with the maple syrup. I'm going to kind of spread them out into an even layer. And then I am going to put these in the oven. And we're going to roast them for about 15 minutes and stirring them occasionally. So these...
Yes, it is sugar-free syrup.
It's not sugar-free syrup, but we are not doing refined sugar, so maple syrup and honey are okay with our September diet.
Yeah, I think he's talking about added sugar, like that. No, that has no added sugar.
It has no added sugar. So
ha, she says.
ha! Alright.
I think like a warm maple would be a good thing to be tossed in. It would almost probably be similar to like a float tank. I would imagine you would be float tank.
A float tank. I didn't know what you
I would
said.
imagine you would be buoyant in a big tub of. I guess it depends on how sticky. If it's warm, it's probably more viscous.
Would you eat the syrup that you're floating in?
Yeah, with some I would have like things with me.
So you just like have waffles and you're just like
Yeah.
scooping it around you?
Yeah.
But would you feel like your body is making the syrup dirty?
What if it was 50-50 butter to syrup?
50-50 is a lot of butter. I
Yeah.
would do like 25-75 butter syrup.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, well, let's start with our avocado. With our avocado brownies. Has anyone tried avocado brownies? It sounds weird. We're supposed to not be able to taste the avocado.
Follow-up question. Has anybody tried brownies?
I hope so. Brownies are delicious, guys. Okay. Our ingredients for the... Wait, there's two more. There's two more.
Oh, these are more ingredients. What is this?
This is mashed banana. I know, it looks like mashed banana.
Kind of looks like yak. Does anybody want to eat this? I almost spilled it on the mix.
Do not. You would get so mad if I did that.
Yeah, but I can't get mad at myself.
That's true.
I can only hate myself more.
Okay. All right. Our ingredients for our avocado brownies are 1 large avocado. I didn't have a large avocado. I got regular avocados, so I'm using 1 1/4 regular avocados.
Where'd the other quarter go?
It's in the refrigerator. This is my first qualm with the recipe. Avocados are different sizes. How do you know how much avocado you're supposed to use? I don't know. Okay, half a cup of, this is not even in the frame, half a cup of maple syrup, 1/2 cup of Coke. There's this gnat that's like,
I know.
Oh my
it's
God.
It's a natty
Ah! Okay. Half a cup of cocoa powder, unsweetened, half a cup of coconut flour, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3 eggs, half a cup of mashed banana. Like, she told me how much mashed banana I'm supposed to use. How come she didn't tell me how much avocado I'm supposed to use? And then this is
spillage.
1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
What's this?
That's, I spilled coconut flour everywhere. Just ignore. In the original recipe, she also uses 1/3 cup of chocolate chips to sprinkle on top, but our chocolate chips don't fit in our diet, so I'm omitting those. Now, we're gonna start with a food processor. So we are going to combine, let's bring the food processor into the mix here. Oh, we're gonna have to move the camera, babe.
Are we? Are we?
Yeah, we're gonna have to move the camera so you guys can see what's inside. Oh, thank you, David. I am always shining. Got that right.
If you could be processed by something.
You're so weird today. Okay, so we're going to, in our food processor, add our avocado. Yum.
Yum.
Okay, and we're gonna add our banana.
Not so yum. I actually like banana. I just don't like banana in banana form.
So do you like that banana form?
I might like it more.
Okay. So we will be able to taste the banana, but not the avocado. And in this recipe, the avocado is supposed to act like the fat in our recipe, and the banana is acting like our sweetener.
But we're putting egg in there.
But we are putting egg in there. Okay, and we're also going to add our maple syrup.
So wouldn't the egg have fat in it?
I mean, the egg has like cholesterol, I guess, and like animal fat, but it's not like adding butter to a recipe or oil to a recipe. I want to get all the syrup in there, guys.
So we just like added like a coconut oil?
Yeah, but we're making avocado brownies. If we were going to add coconut oil, then it would be called coconut oil brownies.
Probably be cheaper to do coconut oil brownies.
Probably. I mean, none of this is cheap. Avocado's not cheap. Maple syrup's not cheap. Coconut flour's not cheap. The rest of the stuff, I guess, is whatever. Okay, and our vanilla extract.
What if we were tossed in this syrup idea? What if it was on top of like a massive Eggo? Like stack of Eggos?
So like there's a huge stack of Eggos and we're on top of the Eggo and then there's maple syrup drizzled on us?
Yeah, and we're just like chilling in the crevasses.
I would dig that. That would be super
Yeah,
fun.
that would be fun.
Alright, this gnat.
Food processing.
Okay, we're going to process this until smooth. This looks so gross.
That honestly looks like barf.
It looks really, really gross, you guys. Can you see this? It smells like a lot of banana.
I'm getting frown marks from this.
Did you see Mike Finney's first comment? Alright, I think that's like smooth enough. I feel like I don't want to completely kill it. There's just little tiny chunks of avocado.
What comment about Mike?
Mike, the very... Oh, fuck. I got dog hair in there, guys.
Very what?
He commented that he can't wait to see your face of how much you hate it or something like that. What'd you say, Mike?
It's already earned.
Can you guys see this?
Well, they'll see it in the video. It's been like that for a while.
Oh man, this does not look that appetizing yet. Okay,
It's pretty gross.
I'm gonna blitz it a little bit more. All right, I will show you. Hello.
Hello.
Yum! Look at that, guys. Doesn't that look so good? Okay.
I've seen Brazos throw that up.
Now, in our bowl, we are going to combine. All right, my second qualm of the recipe. You guys know that the first thing that you should do when you're baking is sift together your dry
Yeah, but they don't do that as an influencer because it looks better for the overhead pours.
Okay, so we're gonna add our eggs. Derek's over it, like he already left. So you guys can see better. Should I zoom in on it too? There. That's good framing on a bowl. What do you think of that? So 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. We are also going to add our coconut flour and our cocoa powder, our baking soda, and our salt. And then our lovely avocado mixture. Oh my god, that looks so nasty. What?
I just like pat my face on his face.
This looks so gross.
Do you want some guacamole and chocolate? Do you want some guacamole and chocolate?
Guacamole is my jam. And I think avocados are delicious also. So, I'm gonna
Amir
try.
says that looks like too much avocado.
Well, she didn't tell me how much avocado I was supposed to use. I was supposed to use 1 large avocado.
Yeah, lady, why do you have so many thousands of views?
Yeah,
you don't
lady.
even have instructions.
Yeah, lady.
It's just well shot and well used and a time and place where it goes into an algorithm.
She has a great channel, guys. There's a link. Go check it out. She has a ton of recipes, a ton of videos. I highly recommend it. I am not trying to speak poorly of Danny Spies.
You could, though.
I'm gonna start one of those YouTube fights.
Oh yeah, you could be on the undercard for Logan Paul versus America.
Oh, I'm down. Does anyone still like Logan Paul? Or are people liking him better now? That he's like,
I don't know. I'm waiting for his endorsement of Trump.
Oh gosh. Alright, and then she says to use a beet mixer.
How does that taste?
It tasted like banana mostly, actually. And to mix it up.
At least it looks more like chocolate now.
Yes, this definitely looks and smells like chocolate now. Do you want to go stir the almonds real quick?
Where are they?
They're in the oven. Alright, that looks like brownie batter. Do you want to lick the beaters for fun?
No.
Just
How stir?
get a spoon or something, or spatula. So this looks like brownie batter now. I'm gonna use the spatula to scrape the sides of the
You lick
bowl.
it. You lick it.
I'll lick it. I'll lick it. I'll lick it. Okay? Derek asked me to lick the thing. Taste test. First, stage 1, taste test. Definitely taste the banana. Amir says, ROFL, I just think avocados are more savory yet on the bland side. So if you're looking for sweetness, you had to look to your banana, which we did, and our maple syrup. We have maple syrup. Love the guacamole chocolate singing, by the way. I actually LOL'd. There you got someone to LOL.
What was I saying?
How do our almonds look?
We should do it more often. Oh yeah.
Yeah, mostly banana, a little bit chocolatey. I don't taste the avocado because, like Amir said, avocados are a little bland.
I'm gonna enjoy the nutso way more.
All right, we can have our nutso with on top of our brownies. Okay.
What?
I don't know. All right, so we're nice and combined, and then I have an 8x8 dish that I greased with coconut oil. This is how Danny does it in her video. I would probably line the pan with parchment paper. That's just me. And then we are going to put it in our tray.
What else is wrong with this Danny girl?
So much, you have no idea. I'm just giving my input of the recipe. Like, why would we make a video of this recipe and not include our take on it?
So this is like a reaction video now.
I mean,
and I haven't even seen it.
Well,
so I'm now here unbiasedly saying things about this woman. It's a woman, right?
Yes, it's a woman. I mean, it is like a reaction video, but we're trying this woman's recipe and seeing if it's any good. That's what our month of September videos are.
Do you think she gives a fuck about what you think?
No, probably not. She's doing just fine.
No, she's an influencer.
Okay, and then we're gonna spread our brownies in the tray, our brownie batter, evenly.
If you could call it that.
It looks like brownie batter with
except for all those
little
green
chunks in it. I'm also gonna...
Here, use this one.
It's too late. This is the spoon that I use the avocado. It's fine. Okay. How does that look, guys? Thoughts? I'm gonna try it again. All right.
Are you missing ingredients?
That's for the almond butter.
Oh, okay.
Mike, I'm sorry we haven't seen Death Race 2000 yet. We'll watch it. We'll watch it eventually.
We've been watching The Boys.
We've been watching The Boys on Amazon. We already watched season 1 when it was on, and we love the show. We think it's great. Highly recommended. What?
Seems so honest.
I mean, that's
It
true.
was great. Highly recommended.
Okay. These are going in the oven at 350 degrees for 25 minutes, and I'm going to take out the almonds. I didn't put a timer on it, so... Do you think it's been 15 minutes? Probably. Oops.
I've been thinking a lot lately about how there should be like... Would it be like a registry? Like a wedding registry. I already told you this. We should have a wedding registry, but not a wedding registry. It's a COVID registry. It's like, hey, you stuck it out this long. Like, here's some presents.
But I feel like everybody would get presents.
No, only the people that have been locked down with another significant other.
Oh, I see.
Or maybe roommates. Maybe that's the point where you take your roommates-ness to the next level and you have a partnership and file your taxes jointly.
Ooh, these...
Fuck. You almost knocked out the water.
These actually smell fantastic. I feel like we should just eat these as is.
I did.
Like, not even...
One got stuck to the spoon and it was worth it.
Here's our beautiful roasted almonds.
Mm.
They look and smell awesome.
Mm.
Now we have to let these cool for about 5 minutes because if we put it straight into our blender, it is very, very hot and I don't want to melt the thing or something.
You won't. This heck can cook soup.
Well, I don't know.
This can take hot. You can put boiling stuff into this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We are switching to the Vitamix. This is a present that Derek got me, and it's the best.
Here, take it back. Take this. Okay. And I gotta feed you the water.
Okay. Gosh.
Not how I planned it. It works.
Okay. Gotta shift some things around, guys.
Gotta shift. It's like we watched a movie. What movie did we watch?
We watched Barbershop.
Oh yeah. We did watch Barbershop.
It was fun. I was entertained. They smell good. I just want to eat one. Is it really, really hot?
No, you're just blowing it a little. Granted, mine was stuck to the spoon.
Oh, it's really, really hot in my hand. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll blow on this one. This reminds me of, especially during the holidays, when you go shopping at the mall, there's always this nut cart where they toss the nuts in like a caramelized nuts. Someone help me out here. You guys know what I'm talking about.
It's the ones that are always in New York.
Oh, it's still hot.
Yeah, the roasted. They're roasted.
Roasted, yeah.
Nut. Don't remember what they're called though.
Ooh, yum.
Maybe just roasted nuts.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Is it chestnut? No, it's not chestnut.
They do all kinds of nuts.
You don't know what type of nuts.
All right.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's blend it.
So, I'm gonna add it to my blender.
Pew 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 pew.
Can you take that away?
Take what away?
This. Can you guys see? I'm gonna like zoom out. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna add this very carefully. This is all very hot still. This is the best way for me to be doing this.
Sure. Did you become like best friends with this girl who came today?
Why? What's she saying?
I don't know. There's ongoing messages.
Yeah, we're besties now. Oh no!
I can be on this.
I do clean the table before we do this. I also want to scrape in all the maple syrup goodness.
It's like rested and now it's become like this weird hair string stuff.
Yeah, it's like thickened.
Get off the table.
What?
It's on the table.
Sorry. This is like the most difficult part of this recipe. Almost there, guys.
And we did it!
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna put this back over here. Oh, I forgot to set it where.
It's all healthy ingredients live long.
And prosper. Okay, now we're gonna... You're just flinging it everywhere. Alright, now we're gonna blitz it in our Vitamix.
Blitz, 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 blitz. What?
Oh shit. What is happening, guys?
It was fine.
I'm just trying to like expand the cord because... Alright. Whatever. Okay, here is our Vitamix. You wanna see what's happening? You wanna see what's happening? What's happening? Now, we're supposedly not even gonna need oil, but if you wanted to, you can add argan oil or coconut oil, cannabis oil, whatever you want. We do have to scrape the size of the bowl.
Here, do you want to get the poker?
I also have like a special Vitamix
As I was saying,
spatula.
do you want me to grab it?
Sure.
The spatula or the poker?
The spatula. We can get the poker also, I guess.
What's the Vitamix spatula? Where's that at?
It's in there too. It's like It's like gray and it looks like a weird spoon spatula. This seems very dry. I don't understand the whole not using oil thing. Who has experience with nut butters?
One of these?
No. No, it's in the bottom drawer. The bottom drawer where the other thing also is. Guys, this is supposed to be working and it's not. This is it. Recipe tests and reviews. This is what I promised you for the month of September. Thank you, babe. It smells great, though. It smells very, very good. Is it doing anything?
Is it supposed to steam?
I mean, it's hot almonds, and like the blender thing is working really hard. I don't know. Are we killing our Vitamix, you guys?
Here's this thing.
Thank you.
What do you want? Do you want some like almond milk?
No, we're supposed to not need oil. Apparently, the stages when you're making almond butter is that first it's dry and crumbly, and then it turns into a ball, and then it becomes creamy. So I guess we're still like in this weird crumbly stage.
I can't go out there right now, actually.
I don't understand why Vitamix is supposed to be the best thing to make nut butters in, because now it's just like all stuck on the sides. How do people do this? I'm actually asking you guys.
Just keep it going.
Our Vitamix is
it's
like
not.
crying for help.
I think that's just dust.
It's too dry. Thank you, Amir. I think so too. Like, why is it steaming so much? Maybe add a cup of almond milk. I buy it from the store. Too much work. You know what, Mike? I'm starting to agree that this is a lot of work.
Look, I think what's happening is the steam creates the moisture, and if we keep opening it, it might not.
So you don't open it?
I think we should keep going. I think it's...
Well, I can't get it off the side.
All right, let me do it. Why don't you let your guest do it?
You do it!
You never let me
Because
do
you
it.
never like to do anything anyway.
I'm trying to do it now, and you're just not letting me.
I always ask you if you would do things, and you're like, Do you want to whisk the dry ingredients?
No. You don't let me.
Do you want to melt the chocolate?
You don't let me do the pro. You don't let me do any of the pro moves. You always make me do all the amateur stuff.
Well, maybe if you proved your skills.
How do you want me to do that? Go to the Olympics or something?
No, just actually like make things, make me things.
Remember who won in a cooking competition?
Yeah, because you cheated and I helped you. Alternatively, use a large crucible or a tray with a mallet. That would be a lot of work to use a tray with a mallet to make almond butter. kind of at the bottom there. Can you guys see?
That's getting creamier.
It's getting creamier. Good camera work here. Well, it's working. I'm gonna go check on the brownies.
Except for the stuff in the corner.
Yeah, do you want to get like I can get you like a knife and you can carefully go into the corner? Oh, that's working. How creamy is it looking?
Very.
So they were right. We don't need oil. It turns creamy magically.
Really, so I can get these corners.
Okay. Look at you.
Get out of here! Why are you being so weird?
I'm not being weird.
Why are you such a dork?
I am a dork. That's true. And I am pretty weird. I'll admit to that. Role reversal. Derek is working while Lauren provides the comic relief. See, they think I'm funny.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Mike. I have my funny moments.
Is that one of them?
Yeah.
Was that one just now?
That was one just now. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mike. It just like sounds so unhappy. Are you done?
I don't know, check it.
Maybe we need to give the Vitamix a little break also. Wow, guys.
Look how creamy that motherfucker.
Look at that. It looks pretty good. Huh?
When do we put that in?
Now we put that in after we're done with the blending.
After you're done with the blending?
Yeah, now that this is smooth, then we add that stuff.
I don't think all of it is. I think we need to go a little bit further. Just a
Okay.
little bit.
We can switch. How about we switch and you can have a little rest?
We're no longer wanted in here, Brazzy.
That's not what I said. That is not what I said at all.
We're no longer needed. Wait, stay there.
So this is pretty blended. I will say that it's like a little drier than the one that we purchased because ours specifically had argan oil added to it. Because I didn't even know you could eat argan oil, guys. I just knew that people put it in their hair.
It's literally a type of dip, Moroccan oil or Moroccan something. Moroccan.
Okay, now I'm gonna add my.
How do we look?
You guys look cute. They're just laying together on the floor. If you guys want to know what's happening over there. Okay. Now I'm just gonna add my.
Are you gonna? I think it needs to go a little bit further.
I know. Well, this is gonna blend in there too. I'm just gonna add. Can you guys see what's the best angle here for you guys? I'm gonna add my cinnamon and my salt. And we are going to continue to mix this until it's all blended in there. Francis, there's nothing down there. Ooh, the cinnamon smells so good. Let's check it out. Let's see how we did. It smells good. It smells exactly like those mall cart guys or New York nut guys. Those
Or your Uncle Jerry.
roasted almond nut guys. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not just like spouting nonsense.
You're spelling nonsense too, but.
Thank you. It smells so good though. It smells like maple syrup. It smells like cinnamon. It smells like holidays, even though it's not holidays, but that's okay. And it did turn out pretty creamy, even though we didn't use any oil. Does this look appetizing? Do you want to see it inside the blender? Is that more appetizing? I don't know, guys. How does that look to you? Because that looks like almond butter to me. And then the green monster. I don't get that reference, David. And now we would just store this in an airtight container. Do you want to cut an apple or something? Is that what you're doing over there? So I'm just going to put a little bit in my tiny bowl. This is my tiny bowl that had the salt and cinnamon on it, so I feel like it's acceptable to use. Look at that. Not too shabby, huh? We did it! I feel like this was successful! Good job! I'm saying that to everybody here that's watching. There's Brazos doing his thing. And here's our little butter. Mike knows what I'm talking about. He got those nuts the last time he was at the Renaissance Fair. Yes.
Yes.
I've been to the Renaissance Fair once, and it was a lot of fun. It was so much fun, except that it was really, really hot.
I went as Napoleon once.
Did you really?
No.
Should we readjust for sitting?
Yes.
We're gonna readjust for
Thank
sitting.
you. God.
What?
God.
You're so whiny today.
God. Hey. You listen to my commands. That chair's broken.
That chair's broken? They're all broken. Alright guys, we're moving. Get ready.
There's too much headroom. You're the door and the window in the way.
I know, but you're sitting over.
Oh, that made it more level.
Okay, how's that?
Good, come on.
Okay. And then I'm gonna just temporarily do that over there.
Press record.
No, it was recording, but to re-record. Why don't you cut out the cord?
I did.
Oh, what are you doing?
The butt was on there and I was just pulling it off. Forgot to pull out the butt.
Official taste test. I'll take this one that you broke off of. Check out that nut butter.
Get that nut butter.
Ooh, yeah. The brownie was done. What great timing.
That's pretty tasty.
It's pretty tasty. Yeah, that's fun.
It's not that hard to make. You think it's cheaper
I think it's definitely cheaper to make your own than to buy it. But we can do the math.
What were you looking up before that was more expensive to make on your own?
The milk.
That's right. It's very hard to make milk on your own.
Yeah, apparently nut milk is more expensive. Alright, so these don't look great. Not gonna lie to you. They're very, very dark in color. I think if we had added chocolate chips to it, this way, why can't I do it? I think if we had added chocolate chips on top, like the original recipe, that might have helped. That might help with the way this looks, because this just looks like a brown block.
Like a coal.
We are supposed, I'm like too tall now. We are supposed to let this cool completely before we eat it, so we'll just finish eating our apple and then try. If we had lined the pan with parchment paper, I would be able to lift it out of the pan, but we didn't, so I had to cut it in the pan, which is not ideal.
Because she doesn't want to cut this pan. Because she's one of those people that cares about cutting the pan.
Because you scratch the pan. And if you scratch the pan, then you can't use it. It has a non-stick coating. I had to get a plastic knife.
Who says you can't reuse it?
Because the plastic coating gets into your food and it poisons you.
That's what they want you to believe.
Alright.
You don't come back, I'm going to eat all of this.
Plastic knife. Who uses plastic knives? Good thing I save all of these plastic utensils so we have a plastic knife.
It's pretty good.
Okay, so what is your comparison to... I'll look up the brand and I'll link it in the description, guys, so you guys know what I'm talking about. What's your comparison to our store-bought?
It's different. I mean, this is really good.
And we made it all ourselves.
And we made it all ourselves. This cost us potentially 1 Vitamix.
David says the blender is the green monster. Okay. I think this is good. I think it is, yeah, not as creamy because we didn't have the extra oil or oily. It's like the one that we bought, it has all the oil at the top and you have to mix it in, which is annoying. It's kind of fun that it's still warm.
Great that it's still warm.
Yeah. I also don't think that it's as sweet.
I think it's more sweet.
You think it's more sweet than what we bought?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I also haven't eaten today, so this is breakfast.
You ate leftover beef and rice.
All right. This is not breakfast.
I mean, this is really good, you guys. It's really good. And it actually wasn't that hard to make. I think it would be hard if you didn't have a high-powered blender or food processor to get it creamy, because that took forever.
When you think about what you're doing,
Yeah.
it is the steam. I realized, like, when I was doing it, I was like, oh, this is really hot.
Well, the blender's generating a lot of heat, and the nuts themselves are already hot. Two tomatoes out of 2 tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Are you ready to try some brownie?
I don't want to try this brownie.
Yeah, like I said before, it doesn't look super appetizing. It looks... Brazos is down. Brazos is very, very interested. This is what it looks like. What does it smell like? Use a plastic knife if you're cutting inside your baking dishes, guys. Do not scratch your baking dishes with metal utensils.
It smells like chocolate baby food.
What does chocolate baby food smell like?
That's what I'm saying.
It smells like banana. It smells like chocolate and banana. Okay, I'm going to cut them into small squares, even though Danny on Clean and Delicious recommends cutting them into 9 pieces, which makes very large brownies. I think we just want a little taste.
Yeah, I think we just want a little taste before we throw it away.
I'm not going to throw it away. You know I won't waste it. Watch this be so delicious. You guys want to see me cut it? Do you care?
It's too dark on my camera.
Yeah, it is too dark. It is very dark. It's cutting nicely. The texture actually looks very good. Thank you. And it did rise a little bit. There's already dog hair in it. Keep it very still. Okay, I brought a little plate.
Maybe we'll go well with like some strawberry.
Still very warm. Okay, I'm actually very impressed with the texture. It's still really, really dark, so I don't think that you can see the
middle
details.
actually looks more brownie-like than the top.
Yeah, the texture, it cooked up nicely. And it looks like cake-ish, cake-like, brownie-like, fudge-like. Are we going to just share one to try?
Sure. Let's not forget that last week, I'm the one that liked it, and you didn't.
This is true. Oh gosh, it's hot. How are you doing that?
Not hot.
I think it's hot. It smells like banana.
Interesting. I feel like the texture is there, the flavor is not.
I definitely taste the avocado.
Yeah, it leaves like a... I don't know, hard to describe. It's a weird aftertaste.
Definitely would be better with the added chocolate chips because it needs a little bit more sweetness. On other recipes I've seen, they drizzle it with maple syrup, and if we aren't doing the sugar thing. But yeah, it's like the texture is pretty cakey. I think because we added 3 eggs to it. Typically, when you add more eggs, it makes it more cakey.
So is there a way to do like a maple flour bar?
Maple flour bar?
Like a maple bar that's made out of, a maple bar made out of almond flour. Like a
maple bar, like a donut maple bar?
Not necessarily a donut. I think you can make like a little thing similar to this. Like some sort of like not Triscuit. But some sort of little cake type.
Like a maple cake.
Sure.
Almond flour maple cake?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably make something like that.
Because I feel like if this is just like...
Clean your palate before you eat the brownie. It may throw your taste buds off. May make it taste worse than it actually is, maybe. Though I hope it's delicious. Looks damn good. Dog hair should add to the texture. Yeah, right. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I was just saying that I feel like it's like trying too hard to be like a hip thing. Though, like, is there anything other types of cakes that are made with avocado? You ever heard of that? Should we look that up?
Probably. I bet there would be. I bet there's other types of cakes made with avocado. I mean, avocado is a healthy fat. It's good for you. I mean, you shouldn't be eating too much avocado.
You know, we use avocado oil sometimes.
We do use avocado oil to cook with because it has a high smoke point in comparison to olive oil. 2 tomatoes out of 10 tomatoes is my rating.
Was this it, the chocolate avocado cake?
No.
It's probably sugar.
Yeah. This would taste a lot better if it had sugar. 100%. Because this is sugarless. It is not that sweet. Which is why with the chocolate chips, it would definitely be better also. And you can buy sugar-free, dairy-free chocolate chips.
Maybe it's the bitterness that I couldn't pinpoint.
The bitterness of the cocoa powder?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great, guys. I really wanted to like it.
It's not terrible, though.
No, it's not terrible. There's worse things in life than avocado brownies.
Name one.
Eggplant brownies.
Oh, God.
Who suggested that? Was that you, Mike?
No, I think it was Carrie.
No, it was not Carrie. It was someone on the show.
Are you sure?
I think so.
No, I think it was with Carrie.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
if that was you, if anyone said something about eggplant baking. Fun fact about avocados, the name of the plant originally was known as the testicle tree. I like it. That's funny. He's not amused.
I'm just like, oh, poor Amanda.
Poor Amanda? Oh. No.
That's what honestly popped in my head first. All right. Are we wrapping this mother up?
I think so. I think that's it. We ate them.
It looks so gloomy.
It is. It looks really gloomy outside because it's actually smoke, but the smoke makes it look like it's cloudy.
Should we show them?
Do you guys want to see? Derek will show you. But yeah, it's been really weird this week in Los Angeles. It smells like a million barbecues happening at once, and you can actually see the ash in the air. It's like floating in the air. All of our cars, everything outside is covered in ash. It's pretty eerie, and especially the way it makes the sun look. It makes the sun look really orange. Mike Finney, that was me last week. That's what I said. It was Mike Finney last week. I told you so. Because we were talking about the zucchini brownies that I made and that you didn't like them. But those had sugar in them, so they were better. You ready? Not yet. But yeah, there's wildfires, which is not all too uncommon in this time in California, but it sucks every single time. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's a little peek outside. So, it looks cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain, but that's really just all smoke.
Looks gross, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty rough.
All right. Now we can wrap up, huh? All right. Well, on that really uplifting note.
But you know what is nice about it is I like the lighting more now. Like I know the other one had like it didn't affect as much, but with it darker, yeah, I like it.
Oh.
I like these lights. I feel like we're defined more by these lights versus the room lights, and that's nice.
All right. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this week. We made 2 recipes for the price of 1. We made avocado brownies by Clean and Delicious, and we made cinnamon maple almond butter by Texanaran Baking. I'll put the link. No, I didn't hear anything. So sad, looks hazy. I miss Cali. Oh, did you used to live here, Amir? Looks like that in Las Vegas now, too. Oh, is there wildfires near Vegas? Are there wildfires near Vegas?
No, it's the California one.
Oh, and it's all the way over there? Okay. Yeah, there are links to the original recipes in the description. I'll add the nut butter. That was a little surprise. It was like, tune in to see our surprise recipe.
A little nut butter surprise.
The nut butter was fantastic. The avocado brownies were mediocre, but go check out those recipes. Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like this video, share it with your friends, comment, maybe I'll respond, who knows. Check out the other links in the description section, like my Poshmark closet where this exact dress is for sale.
She's not even wearing a bra today.
I'm not, but I'm wearing pasties.
You got food on your face.
Where?
Oh, good. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thanks again. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next week.
Arigatou gozaimasu.